to my second video here. Today we're going to be doing another coding vat problem from the Warmup-1 problems. I chose another problem at random. This one is called pos neg. So, given two int values, return true if one is negative and one is positive, except if the parameter negative is true, then return true only if both are negative. You'll see three examples here. So when you have the function posneg and you give it 1, -1, and false, that is true because you have one positive and one negative. Any other parameter is false. In the second case, you have the -1, 1, and false. That's true again, same as the case before, just the opposite. And then posneg, -4, -5, true. So that one is true because the parameter is also true. So looking at that, we can solve this with a series of if-else statements. So our first statement is going to be if negative is true, and here we're going to put our, sorry, I don't think we need those parentheses. Here we're going to put and a is less than 0 and b is less than 0. Apologies, we will need that. I'll put those parentheses right here, and then we end an if statement with a colon. And in that case, we're going to return true, because this is talking about this case right here. Okay, now else if, or elif, not negative, that means that the parameter negative is false, so we're talking about these two cases. And a is less than 0 and b is greater than 0, or the other case would be, so that's the case of a being greater than 0 and b being less than 0, which is this first case. The second case is going to be this one, which is a is greater than 0 and b is less than 0. Okay, we're going to need to wrap those for order of operations, and that basically says that you need to have that negative thing being false, so it's false here in this test case, for example, and one of these to be true. So this is true or this is true. And we end that with a colon, and we're going to return true in this case because we were talking about these first two cases there. So now we've solved for all three of our test cases. In all else cases, we just need to return false. Okay, and now we can test this down here by running this statement. Let's go right here, print, there we go, and let's run that, and you'll see that's true, which is good in that case. Let's try this guy down up here. So print, and we'll run that. Both are true, exactly, and we can run the third case here. So that's this guy, and we'll run that right here. Oh, and sorry, we need to wrap that in a print statement so that it prints to the console. And we'll get rid of this over here. Okay, and all three of those should print true. And now let me show us a case where it is false, so I'll just copy this, print it right here. So if 1 and false, this should give us false. Exactly. Okay, thank you very much, and that's the end of this video.